It's a very good morning in Harare, Zimbabwe's capital. Welcome to ZTN News Blitz. Let's take a look at our top stories. World Bank reviews Zimbabwe's economic status. Mugabe's nephew and Harare Mayor trade insults. Kenyan men rent out wives to tourists. And in sports, Zimbabwe Warriors qualify for CHAN finals. 2 months after rating Zimbabwe a lower middle-income country, the World Bank has downgraded the country to low-income status. In its latest report, the World Bank places Zimbabwe among economies with gross national income of $910 per person over 12 months. ZTN will bring you responses from Zimbabwe's Finance Ministry and private sector later today. Zimbabwe's striking doctors have rejected a 100% on-call allowance increase by government. The doctors, whose strike is now approaching day 50, want higher salaries. They are expected to address a media conference later this morning, and of course, ZTN will give you the details. The mayor of Zimbabwe's capital, Harare, Councillor Herbert Gomba, and former President Robert Mugabe's nephew, Leo Mugabe, are fighting over a failed deal from 20 years ago. Councillor Gomba is accusing Mugabe of failing to provide water purification equipment despite receiving payment.
I sent out a tweet that then draws the attention of him and you guys from the media. So council is not stopped or has not been holding out for anything else. Its desire is to make sure that that project is concluded, is constructed and concluded in a manner that promotes safe delivery.
Mugabe shot back.
We are ready and prepared to finish that project. It's not correct that we were paid and we walked away without finishing the project. No, we were not paid at a particular milestone, and we are ready to continue with the project.
And strange times in Kenya. Some men in Kenya are reportedly renting out their wives to tourists. Media reports say the men disguise the women as sisters and get money in return. We quickly head out of Kenya and straight into the world of sports. Zimbabwe is among 3 teams from the COSAFA region that have qualified for the finals of the African Nations Championship, set for Cameroon next year. The Warriors were in a goalless draw against Lesotho in the second leg of the qualifiers' third round, winning 3-1 on aggregate. Zimbabwe have only missed one edition of the tournament for home-based players since it was introduced in 2008. Zimbabwe is joined by Zambia and Namibia from the Southern Zone. Togo eliminated Nigeria in their Western regional tie to seal their first ever qualification to the competition, while Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda, DRC and reigning champions Morocco also qualified over the weekend. In the Costa Lago Premiership, Harare City won 1-0 away to Hwange with the first half goal from Ismail Wadi. Harare City are now 7th from bottom, 2 points above the relegation zone, while Hwange are 3rd from bottom and 13 games without a win. Manchester United drew 1-1 with Liverpool at Old Trafford, ending the Reds' run of 17 wins in a row. The draw means Liverpool's advantage at the top of the table has been cut to 6 points. Tonight, Arsenal are away to Sheffield United. On to netball. Zimbabwe had 2 wins yesterday at the Netball Africa Cup in Cape Town, beating Kenya 68-35 and Lesotho 79-22. The Gems now have 2 wins and 2 defeats. Today they play Zambia and wrap up tomorrow against Malawi. In the Rugby Sevens, Zimbabwe's national team had a dismal time at the Safari Sevens in Kenya. After losing all 3 games on Saturday, the Cheetahs dropped to the Consolation Challenge Trophy, losing 17-12 to Uganda in the quarterfinals. They then lost 14-10 to Russian club Novskaya Zastava in the semi-finals of the 13th place playoff. The Kenya Morans were the champions, stunning South Africa 19-14 in the final. South Africa knocked out host Japan 26-3 and a late try saw Wales beat France 20-19 in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. England play New Zealand in the first semi-final on Saturday, while Wales dates South Africa in the other semi-final on Sunday. That's all we had on ZTN News Blitz. Catch Belinda at 1 p.m. Thanks for watching.